Life is a game, right? And just like in games, there are certain skills that you can gather XP for and level up. Obviously, you've heard all the other YouTube videos, yeah, you need to be leveling up your strength and your sleep and your intelligence and your charisma. But here are the cheat codes. Here are the 20 tips in life that other people don't talk about that will directly kind of cheat your way through it. So cheat code number 1 is choose health. And this encompasses a lot of things, right? So choose to work out, choose to use the correct diet, choose to sleep for the right amount of hours. Do all these things, because the thing is so many people completely and utterly ignore their health. But why it's number 1 is because health is the foundation for every step after it. Because I'm sorry, yeah, and if this offends anyone, I'm sorry again, if you've got cancer patients in your family or some shit, but if you are suffering with terminal illness, if you smoke and you now have lung cancer, you didn't look after your health, then what is the point of taking cold showers and meditating and having a good social life and great relationships? If you're dying in 6 months, there isn't much point in any of the rest of it. So health, the foundational factor of them all. Choose health. Live a life that is healthy and good. Cut out the bad habits, cut out drinking, smoking, using drugs, and implement things like good diet, exercise, proper sleep. Then number 2 is choose your tribe. So choose a group of people who inspire you, who grow you. Choosing your group of friends is one of the most important things in your life. I'm sure you've all heard that saying, and actually I've forgotten it now, but it's you are the reflection of the people you surround yourself with. You are always 1 degree away from the stupid decision that someone makes. So if you surround yourself with idiots, right, with people who get angry, with people that drink drive, with people that make dumb decisions day in, day out, people that play video games, people that don't want to better themselves, people who have no will to live, then you will be inspired by them. You will take inspiration from them and you'll do the same things. Whereas if you surround yourself by people who are growing, by people who want to become better, by people like you, by people who share your mindset, then you will grow. So the actionable tip for that is, look at your friends, remove certain people from your group that don't align with your values, and make closer friendships with the people who do. Now, number 3 is choose beauty. So this goes back to an old philosophical concept. I think it was by Milton, where he basically said there are 2 things. There are higher and lower pleasures in life. And you need some sort of pleasure in your life. That's the thing with a lot of self-improvement, is it negates you from so much enjoyment that there is not really much left to life. But the pleasure that you bring into your life needs to be of the higher variety, right? So lower pleasure is like eating the fucking cake, it's playing the video games. It's pleasure that he describes as having some sort of payoff in the future. So if you eat a cake, it feels great in the moment, but an hour from now, you'll feel fucking sick. If you play a video game, it'll feel great in the moment, but 4 hours from now, you'll look back and you'll say, fuck me, I wasted my time. So fill your life with higher pleasures, with pleasures that don't have that negative side effect afterwards. And beauty is the way to do that. Fill your life with good literature, with good music, with art, with love, with these images of beauty, with nature. Just fill your life with these higher pleasures, the things that don't retract from you, and see how profound a change it is. Now, number 4 is choose nature. So every single day, really easy tip, make sure you get out into nature. And I don't mean just get out into your fucking city, because if you live in the city centre, right, that is not getting out of nature. And everyone these days has a park near to them. So get into a park, or even just into your back garden if you've got one, go and touch a tree. So my back garden is a simple place. We have a little patio, concrete floor, a table, a couple of bikes, and a tree. There is one piece of nature in that garden, but every single morning, you fucking know sure well that I go outside and I put my hand on that tree and I close my eyes and I breathe deeply and I feel the tree and I feel the fucking nature. And it sounds stupid and all my neighbours probably look at me like, God, he's a fucking idiot, right? But you have to do that. You have to incorporate nature into your life. Number 5 is choose to have a calm mind, and you can do this so easily through meditation. Every day, take 5 minutes of your day, set a timer, breathe. That is literally it. Don't worry about your thoughts racing. Don't worry about the fact that your mind can't sit still. It is supposed to race. That is what the brain is designed to do. Your job is just to notice when it drifts, and to bring it back to the breath. Just to breathe in again. What you're trying to do here is listen to the silence of the world. Make sure that your mind is calm. choose to create a calm mind. Now, number 6 is choose to be physically and mentally strong. So it kind of goes back to number 1, but basically go to the gym, exercise, build up strength. It is so important. And the thing is like a lot of it will come back to ego, and so many people will say like work out just for yourself. But the truth of the matter is if you work out, if you feel strong, then just the knowledge that you can beat up half the people on the street will make you feel so much better. It just does. It's just an honest truth. And the same goes with mental fortitude, right? Build some sort of mental strength. Take the fucking cold shower, yeah. Build the strength so that you know that you can go through hardship, that you can persevere, that if for some reason the world around you began to collapse, that you would be okay because you have fortitude and spirit and the strength to withstand. You have an outwards force pushing out on the world. Something that like holds back the negativity coming back in. The next, number 7, is choose to be optimistic. Choose to see opportunities and seize them rather than choosing to be pessimistic about things. Instead of looking at something and seeing how it could go wrong, instead of looking at something and thinking, oh fuck, that's bad, choose to be optimistic about it. This happened with my mum recently. So she quit her job and she was properly pessimistic about it. She was sat there, she was stressing all the fucking time. She was saying, oh my God, I'm never going to find another job. What am I going to do? It's a wrong mindset shift, because here's the thing is 2 years down the line, when she's out of her redundancy and she's back in a real job, which she is now, obviously, then she'll be fine. She'll be happy. So all she has done in that meantime is stress about a result that was already pretty much guaranteed. The same thing with like my sister. She's doing A-levels right now. She's trying to become a doctor and go to medical school. And she spends the whole fucking time stressing. She's constantly pessimistic. But if you see opportunity, if you're optimistic about things, it helps you. You will perform better in your exams. You'll perform better in job applications if you have an optimistic attitude. If you give your mind the freedom to actually learn rather than stressing it out with pessimism. You need to be optimistic and see opportunities because A, it helps you to succeed, and B, it just removes all the stress out of your life that you shouldn't have, because realistically you are going towards the same outcome anyway. Next, number 8 is choose gratitude. Negative visualization. Practice negative visualization is the easiest way to include gratitude in your life. Look at the stuff around you, look at the cup of water, the cushion, the sofa, and think, fuck, my life would suck if I didn't have this sofa. I'd be sat on the floor, my YouTube videos wouldn't have that same pop of colour that they do. It just wouldn't be very comfortable. Think about the pillows. I wouldn't have anywhere to rest my head. The cup of water, what would I drink from? The fucking tap. Just be grateful about every single little thing in your life. Number 9 is choose to realise your goals and ambitions and persevere to achieve them. This is such an important one. Everyone needs to decide right now upon a goal that they have in their life. We have done so many videos about it, so there is no excuse to not have a goal anymore. Go and watch them again if you have to. Please, just do it. Go and watch Ikigai, go and answer the questions about fucking what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you get paid for. The same questions, bro, you've heard it 1,000 times now. Just go and write down the fucking answers. There is no excuse anymore. You need to have a mission, a goal, a purpose in life. You need to have something that gets you up every day. And then once you have that, you need to persevere towards it every single day. Number 10 is choose curiosity and excitement in your life. Do the new thing. If you get an opportunity, take it. If someone says to you, do you want to come on a hike today? Say yes. If they say to you, do you want to go to fucking Lithuania tomorrow? Say yes. If you are given an opportunity, you are a stupid man if you don't take it. The world is there to be lived in. It is there to be experienced. You need to experience these things in life or you will live with so much regret. Number 11 is choose to become an avid learner, because here is the thing. So many of us stopped our education when we left school or university, depending on where we got to. We haven't learned for a day since, but you need to become an avid learner. You need to become a learner of the school of life, my friends. You need to sit there and go through life and fail and suffer and go through all these things that self-improvement's trying to just skip you ahead of, but you need to go through every single one of them and suffer through them all and learn from them. You need to fail, you need to be rejected. You need to just learn from your mistakes, but also learn from other things. Read a book, watch videos like this, learn, constantly be learning. improving yourself and bettering your mind. And then kind of linked to that is hone talents. Develop mastery. So Jack Donovan talks about it in The Way of Men, but develop something that you can master. Maybe it's a new hobby, maybe it's a skill, maybe you're really good at playing the fucking harmonica. Just develop some sort of skill, become a master of something. You need somewhere to channel your development into. Because if you're like doing all the fucking habits in the world, right, you're living the best life that you possibly can, but you channel it into nothing, then there is no point in anything you're doing. The longer you leave an action, the longer you let fear win, the harder that action becomes to complete. For the simple reason that if you leave something a week, you're doing the mental gymnastics, right, your brain will just come up with more reasons as to why you shouldn't do it, which means at the time, when the time comes and you have to do this thing, you will have so many more reasons telling you not to. Number 14 is choose to be a go-getter in life. Number 14 is the power of the crown, right? It is manifesting excellence. It is believing you are a king and settling for nothing less. We made a video on it back in the day, 2 weeks ago. It was about like how to become a king. And basically what we said in it was, expect no more than excellence in your life, and that is what you will get. So many people these days just want to be good enough, right? They want to like kind of have a good life. They want to get a decent amount of money, be working an alright job that they kind of enjoy, with a wife who's sort of alright and some kids that are kind of okay. They're not the best, but whatever. But don't. Have the power of the crown, right? Manifest excellence. Have this kind of halo around you that you are a king and that you expect nothing less than excellence. Hold yourself to that standard of excellence, and see how much more successful you become in life. Because even if you fail, right, if you hold yourself to excellence and slightly miss it, you've still done fucking great. If you hold yourself to a good standard though and fail, you've done below average. Next one is kind of linked to that, but it's number 15, is choose the life you want to live. And basically what that means is act towards your goals. So we heard the whole fear over action thing, we heard like the have aspirations and goals, but number 15 is the actual choice to live towards those goals and ambitions. It is the choice to see yourself as this person in the future and actually take a step towards that every single day. It is the choice to have your great business idea and step towards it every single day. Number 15 is move towards your goals. Number 16 is choose nofap. You can't still be that guy who's wanking, bro. You can't still be that guy who's like jacking off like your life's essence, your power as a man, into your bed sheets and onto your walls. Like, you can't keep being that guy. How many years has self-improvement been going on? How many years have you been on this thing and you're still wanking and jacking off to porn? Bro, it can't carry on. It is so important that you stop right now. You preserve that life force within you and see how much changes. Then number 17 is choose to be confident. And it is a choice. Choose to be confident. Fake it till you make it. It's the same kind of as the king mindset, but it is choose to have that confidence exude from you. Choose to walk into a room with your head held high and your shoulders back. Choose to sit on a sofa with your arms spread out like this. Just choose confidence. Fake it if you have to. Just hold your head high if you've got to, like whatever. Fake the confidence until you can actually become confident. But for now, choose real confidence. Number 18 is choose to live a life that is authentic to yourself. Live a life of authenticity, bro. Like, don't live this life where like you're doing things that you've been told to do by other people. Stop living your life to impress others. Stop living your life to impress people whose values don't align with yours. There is so much you do, like fucking drugs, smoking weed, vaping, smoking, drinking, to impress the cool kids in your class, to impress some girl you've got a crush on, bro. But like, if you really ask yourself, do these values align with mine? Do I think that this person is really a good person? If your answer is no, you shouldn't be doing things to impress them. You have to live authentically, even if that means you're at school and you're slightly less popular. Even if it means the cool kids don't like you, even if it means you don't get with as many girls, right? You need to live an authentic life because it is the only way to be truly happy. I promise you that if you live falsely, if you live a life that isn't true to yourself but you get with 20 girls, you will be less happy than if you live authentically and get with 0. Now, number 19 is choose to be enthusiastic and choose to stay kind of based. So it's this idea that we were talking about in the last video about how to become spirited. But choose this spirit. Make your life's mission, your daily goal, to look at the fucking thermometer, which is still here from last video, and build it. Every single day, fan the flames and stoke the fire. You want to be living a based life. And based is a great word for it. Just that kind of low energy we were talking about, the energy that is down here, the hum, the flame, the thing that keeps you rooted to the ground and not like effervescent and energetic and up here fizzing around. Now, number 20 and the final tip is be a leader, bro. So inside of your friendship group, don't be the guy that's like, what are the plans? Be the guy that says, this is the plan. This is what we're gonna do today. Just be a leader. Just imagine yourself right now, yeah? Inside of your friendship group, if the world was to end, if there was like an apocalypse tomorrow and only you and your mates survived, would you be the leader or would you be that guy that they send out to like, oh, bro, go check if like there's any raspberries on that bush over there or some shit. I don't know. But like, who would you be? You need to become a leader in this world. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and a comment. You'll find those right below the subscribe button. And join the Discord. It's a great place full of men just like yourself who are trying to grow, who are trying to better themselves. Come onto there and talk to me and the other guys about your suffering, about your problems, about your self-improvement journey. Also, I've started doing calls at the moment. So right underneath the Discord link, click the link to fill in your free application form. So that's an application form where you fill in a date and a time and you'll get a free one-to-one confidential private call with me where you can ask me about advice on literally anything. 15 minutes to talk to me about whatever you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Manifest excellence. Goodbye.